Hi, welcome to my channel, Organized with Joy. I'm Joy and I want to inspire you to get organized. And in today's video, I wanted to share with you some practical things you can do so that you are in love with your house today. Well, if you're anything like me, you can get overwhelmed or inundated by pictures of perfect homes, whether that's Instagram or Pinterest or even on YouTube videos. It can really lead to a feeling of discontent and just wanting to give your entire house an overhaul. And for me in particular, it's hard because I consider myself a creative. The outlet that is most often realized is in home renovations or home updates or just decorating my home. The other day, I was just thinking about all the transformations my home has made in the last 11 years that we've lived here. I feel like it's been such a slow process and I continually have ideas of changing things up. I was thinking the other day about how there's so many ways that we can transform our homes to make it more a place that reflects our personality or just is more comfortable and cozy for us without having to have this huge budget to completely do an overhaul or a complete renovation of your entire home. The first thing that you can do to transform your home is to just clean it. I know that this sounds really simple and you may not think that it makes a big difference, but I do feel like whenever we give our home a good clean, that it just feels more peaceful and cozy if everything is in its place and everything is clean and smells clean. Along with general cleaning, I did want to mention deep cleaning your floors specifically, whether that's tile and deep cleaning your grout, or maybe giving your hardwood floors a really good clean, or even deep cleaning your carpets by using a steam vac over them. I actually have a video where I share with you deep cleaning my grout in my kitchen, and I show you how big of a transformation that can make. Another idea that I have to transform your home on a budget would be to rearrange things. Whether that's your furniture, you can rearrange a room, rearrange the furniture within the room, or maybe even potentially move different pieces of furniture to other rooms. And I also like to rearrange my decor. I don't like to own a lot of extra decor pieces, so sometimes I'll just move my decor around to different rooms and different locations, and it just makes everything feel fresh again. Another idea to transform your space is to bring fresh flowers or live plants into your home. It always just makes a space feel so much fresher and alive. And if you're not good at taking care of plants, there's always some really great options for faux plants out there. I even like to rearrange my plants and move especially my live plants to different rooms just to mix it up. Another way you can transform your home is to use scent to enjoy your home more, whether that is lighting candles or perhaps diffusing some essential oils into your home, or even just baking cookies or having a pot roast in the oven. All of these things just create just a cozy atmosphere in your home. And of course, I couldn't make a video without talking about decluttering. So the next idea is just to declutter your spaces. Just get rid of everything that you don't love or no longer serves a purpose, and then find ways to display and enjoy all of those things that are meaningful to you and that you are using. Another idea to just transform your home and to bring new items in without a lot of cost is to initiate a trade with your friends for home decor. It would even be fun to maybe have a party where you invite everybody to just bring whatever home decor they're no longer using, and everybody can just trade it up because oftentimes one man's trash is another man's treasure. In addition to trading home decor, you can scour Facebook or Craigslist or even your local thrift stores to find home decor pieces or maybe even some furniture pieces that you can bring into your home to more reflect your style. Sometimes these items just need a little bit of TLC, and you can get some really good deals at these sites and locations on home decor and furniture, and they just need a little bit of TLC to look just fun or new again. The next idea I wanted to share with you is paint. I always tell people paint makes, I think, the biggest impact for the lowest cost. I know that there's lots of different price ranges out there for different brands of paint. I personally really love the Home Depot brand Bare Ultra paint, and it's the paint and primer in one. And typically you can get away with using 1 can of that paint for an entire room. Obviously it kind of depends on if you're going from light to dark or vice versa. It might take a little bit more paint, or potentially if your room is big enough, it might take more than a gallon of paint. But that particular brand is $32 for a gallon of paint. And so it's a really cost-effective way to make a dramatic impact. You can even use spray paint to paint different items that you no longer love, whether that's a vase or a picture frame or even a drape rod. You can just spray paint all sorts of things just to make it over new to reflect your style better. Another idea is to hang drapes in your spaces. And I know this isn't for everyone. Some people don't like the look of drapes, or they don't want to hang drapes, but I truly feel like drapes just make a room feel more luxurious and cozy. And especially if you can get really long drapes and hang them at the very top of your ceiling, and make sure you're framing out the window so you're not covering up much of the window, and it will just make the room feel taller. When we first moved into this home, they had recently opened an IKEA close to us, and I was super excited to be able to purchase their drapes because they offer some really long drapes for a great price. And so just adding that to your space can sometimes just make it just feel like a new and more luxurious space. You can also make your own artwork, whether that's just replicating something simplistic, which is actually really popular right now, or potentially framing your child's artwork, or even family photographs. And I always like to create some sort of gallery wall with family photographs. It just makes it more interesting to look at. I recently also learned about downloadable art, where you can download a picture and then have it printed on whatever medium you choose, whether that's just a print or on a canvas. And that is a great way to add art to your home in an inexpensive way. Adding art to your space can really just change things up and just make it feel more personal in your home. Another idea to transform your space would be to learn a new skill. And oftentimes when you want to do renovations on your home, the biggest cost for you is going to be the labor cost, not necessarily the materials. Like for instance, if you want to put up a new backsplash or add some hardwood floors in. The biggest cost is going to be the labor, and then also if you don't have connections with people that can do that, you're also going to have to pay a contractor. And so those costs can add up quickly. But if you can learn a new skill, installing tile or installing hardwood floors, that can be a great way to update your space with little cost. And typically you can find YouTube videos on how to do all of these things. And especially if you have some help, it's typically just a weekend project. Lastly, if all else fails, start a gratitude journal. Oftentimes when we are focused on everything we want to change or everything that's negative about our homes or even ourselves, it can be easy to be on this slippery slope of just being ungrateful and feeling like you just wish things were different. But if you start a gratitude journal where you're writing down everything you're grateful for, that can really help shift your focus and realize just how much you already have, and to be grateful for all of those blessings that you already have in life. I know that certainly some of these options aren't feasible for everyone, but I just thought I would share everything that I was thinking of, everything that I came up with that you could do just to transform your home. It may be a little bit less cost than a total renovation. And if you're interested, I wrote a blog post with all of this information over on my website, Organized with Joy, and I will link that down in the description box below if you'd like to go read that. Well, thank you for watching my video today. I hope it gave you some inspiration or encouragement on how you could transform your home today. And I appreciate you watching. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any future content that I post. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Well, if you're anything like me, you can feel overwhelmed. Oh my Lord. Along with general cleaning, another thing that you can do is to deep clean your floors. And so, oh my gosh, why is this so hard? Another idea to transform your space is to bring fresh flowers. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of really live looking faux plants out there right now. Adding art to your home can be a great way to transform your space so that it reflects your style. No. To learn a new skill. Oftentimes when there is a project, oh my gosh, what? Oftentimes when there is a project that requires, okay, I'm redoing.